Welcome again. This is the Speak Out where everything matters. My name is Samuel G. Wainaina.
And my name is Eva Wangari.
You look good today.
Thank you.
I love the hairstyle.
Thank you so much.
So Eva, have you ever acted in your life?
Yes,
How was the experience?
it was fun
Okay.
because when we were young, we used to imitate our parents as how they walk. Because acting is all about pretending to be someone else.
We would call it kurugania back then.
Yes, thank you. So when you're doing it in that character person, it comes out well because you're in it. Like if you're acting as a mother, you know how to act because you used to do back then, and you know how to go about it. So I think it's fun if you like it and if you have a passion for it.
Okay, so Eva, today I want us to talk about acting, and I know maybe you are a fan of soap operas or movies, but have you ever sat down to think of the things that those guys go through, the actors, the experiences? That's why today we are joined by our very own Phillip Muoki. Philo,
Shukran.
thank you so much for making time for the Speak Out.
Shukran.
Acting. When did you start?
I started when I was a very small boy, back in Sunday school, nursery. Yeah, I remember there was a time I won an award for being the best actor at Sunday school. So,
Wow.
The way a child who wants to become a pilot starts by creating a plane using the papers. I think when I was very small, I was really disturbing. When the teacher comes to class and says, "Can you all keep quiet?" And there, me and my shortness, I got in the front of the class and I'm like, "Can you all keep quiet?"
So the award you won back then,
Yeah.
would you say that it was the starting point? It ignited the fire in you?
Definitely, it did. Not only in me, but in my parents, because now they saw that, wow, so this kid can really do this amazing stuff. Okay.
So does that mean your parents supported you since then until now?
Yeah, especially my mom. She's my biggest fan.
Wow.
Okay, even the dad?
Yeah, my dad comes second. My second biggest fan.
Okay.
Tuma salamu kwanza.
Yes, mom, dad, thank you for supporting your child. I made it.
Well, that's very nice. So in 3 words, who is Phillip Muoki?
Phillip Muoki is a creative, and Phillip Muoki is a go-getter. I think those are 3 words.
Creative, go-getter.
Go-getter.
That's awesome. So in our country today, we have an issue where actors, their names are big during their early ages, but as they progress, they fade. 20 years from now, will we hear about Phillip Muoki?
20 years from now,
Yes.
you'll definitely hear about Phillip Muoki.
You're talking
Actually,
about 2048.
Yes, I'm actually saying that. 20 years from now, you'll hear about Phillip Muoki in the radio, the television. You'll read about him in the papers. I mean, this is just the beginning. I plan to be better, greater, bold and smarter.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, and the trend of actors, when they're young, they're doing great work, but as they grow old, it's like they're disappearing. I think it's because of the challenges.
The challenges.
Yeah, in acting, you have to be really passionate
Okay.
and mtu wa kujituma, like if the fire, you have to let the fire inside you burn greater than the fire outside you. That's the only way you'll survive.
Is that a quote?
Your quote.
The fire in you.
Let the fire in you burn greater than the fire outside you.
You.
Wow. The Speak Out
Wow.
where everything matters. Theater and movies. Eva was telling me they are the same. You're good in theater, you can be good when it comes to movies now. Where would you rather be?
I've never really thought about that. But honestly, I can work on either. Because the thing with theater is that you get a one-on-one connection with your audience,
Yeah.
You're able to fully interact with your audience. You give them everything right there and then. So it's an amazing experience that leaves you.
That is theater.
That is theater.
Okay.
For the movies, the movies, if you're good at it, you're good at it, definitely.
You're good, you're good.
Okay.
If you're good, you're good.
All right then.
Yeah.
Feels good.
It's the Speak Out Kenya all socials.
Yes, and of course, do you have a question for Phillip Muoki as far as acting is concerned? Phillip Muoki, can you cook? Because she has a problem with dudes
Who can't cook?
who can't cook.
Okay, for your sake, I can cook.
Okay.
I see what you just did.
It's taking a turn.
Well, the speaker will take a short break, but after the break, Phillip Muoki will tell us about his highlights. Keep the speaker.
Welcome back. The Speak Out continues. Your highlights as an actor.
There was this stage play that we did.
Mm-hmm.
It was The Eye of the Rising Sun.
The eye.
The Eye of the Rising Sun.
Oh, I love
Okay.
the title.
Yeah.
It was really amazing.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and but for now, I believe the biggest project, the biggest stage play that I've ever gotten myself involved in
Mm-hmm.
was definitely Melissa, the musical.
Melissa the musical. I saw
Yeah.
the poster, by the way,
You saw
Yeah.
the poster?
and I also attended.
You also
The
attended?
show, yes.
Big.
It was
Big.
amazing.
Thank
It was
you.
Tell us
amazing.
about Melissa. Tell them about Melissa.
Melissa. Wow. Okay, for the fact that it was a musical, so it was very different from what I've ever done before.
Mhm.
The musical part was really challenging. You know?
I know.
Give
Yeah.
us a bit of the
The
music
part you sang,
Yeah.
because definitely you did sing.
Let's do this.
Oh, you're going to embarrass yourself? We can
no.
stop this.
You know,
Yeah, give us just a sneak peek of what you did.
for those who never came to the show, Melissa the musical is on YouTube.
Oh my God! Don't do that, man.
Melissa the musical
Tuonjeshe.
is definitely on YouTube.
Mhm.
So go there and press the view button and you can see what
So what was the theme song?
the theme song.
Yes.
Yeah, Perfect by Ed Sheeran.
Do it.
I was actually singing Perfect by Ed Sheeran. Wow.
Give us, something small.
I found a love. Yeah.
Really?
No,
Just
no.
What was that?
No, it's not. That's not allowed. Continue.
Yeah, something small. I just gave you.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
so,
that's very small. Give us
Give up.
something small.
you want something smaller.
Yeah, something small.
You don't want something big.
No, something small. Yeah.
Okay, so I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Nothing. I was just moving, What are the challenges you can highlight? Because I know you've said singing, of course.
Yes. Singing.
But you can sing well anyway. Any other challenge? Like maybe your cast or the crew, the directors and all that?
Challenge for Melissa the musical.
Mhm.
I can say the first day was a challenge.
First
The
day.
first day the stage is quite weird,
Okay.
Okay.
It's weird but a very good looking stage. So the challenge was an challenge, that challenge that you have to perform.
Mhm.
And not only do you have to perform,
Mhm.
but you have to really perform. You have
Really
to
perform.
do the performance.
Yeah, and
So-
considering you've never done it before.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I believe that was my biggest challenge. My challenge was more of an inner challenge, more of a mental challenge than a physical challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And why do we always do this? Mental challenge. How? Mental challenge. How now?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, why?
So, actors that you look up to.
Actors. first and foremost, my biggest role model. That one person who gets me really excited. Eddie Gadeki.
Eddie Gadeki.
The guy
Wow.
from X-Men to Twilight. This guy is he's big.
Who else?
There's Pascal Tokodi.
Our very own Pascal Tokodi.
yeah.
Pascal Tokodi.
Uh-huh.
There's Patricia Kihoro.
And of course, Patricia Kihoro.
Yeah, and,
That's nice.
and there's also our very own Karomana.
Karoma.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wow.
so who would you like to work with in future?
In future,
Yes.
definitely Eddie Gadeki.
Eddie Gadeki.
This guy, definitely. I would love to work with Eddie Gadeki.
Too much love there.
The hero, Eddie Gadeki, the villain.
I can work with either. It's okay.
Either, you're good to go.
Whether he's a villain or the hero,
Mhm.
I'm ready to go.
You're good to go.
So do you have anything in store for us? Maybe are we expecting a film that you're featured in, or maybe a theater thing you can invite us to?
What I can say is that the future is bright.
The future's bright.
It's so bright that
I love that.
yeah,
I was not
The
expecting
future.
that.
The future's
Mhm.
bright.
the future is so bright.
Mhm.
And just that today I forgot my glasses. I usually put on glasses because it's so bright that it burns my eyes. So
Stop doing that.
I give up.
Kenyan industry, Kenyan film industry. Do you think there's a problem? We are good to go.
there's a very, very big problem in the Kenyan film industry that really needs to be addressed.
Okay.
Because right now you find that what people are not doing this for the passion, for the love of the game. They're doing this for the love of the money. And when a God-given talent is done for the love of the money, it completely, it just becomes messy. So you find that the stuff that people are producing are not quality. They're not good stories. We don't have good stories anymore. We just have stories,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So I believe that let us work on our stories first. Let us take time to look at the kind of stories that we bring out there, so that we can be able to compete with the bigger global, the world at large, internationally, not just producing stories for the sake of making a dollar. It doesn't make sense.
They work on quality, not quantity. Because I think they do a lot of movies, like just produce, but they don't work on the content.
Yeah, content, exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Having
I was looking for that word,
having a story is one thing. How you tell it is another.
Definitely.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Very
nice.
true.
Young men, young women, kids out there who like to be like Phillip Muoki, acting. What would you like to have them?
For young kids out there, whatever age, whether you pass the age of being called a kid, just never give up. Just never give up. Just do your thing. It will never be. I always say that the challenges that you go through are a preparation of a greater story. Like if there's no story behind what you've been going through, then you're not interesting. It don't make sense. But if there's a trail of stories, there's a trail of challenges that you've been overcoming, then you're more stronger, you're more better, and you can definitely do this. So just never give up.
Wow.
Yeah.
So powerful.
You have been in the acting industry for several years. That is. Looking at me right now, do you think I can act?
Are you kidding me?
I was hoping you wouldn't ask that question.
No, just say it, man.
Okay.
Do you think I can act? Because I'm willing. I want to try.
Okay, so do I lie or just be truthful?
Be honest.
I be honest.
Yes, be honest.
You can't just look at a person and say that if they can act.
They can act.
You don't judge a book by its cover.
Wow.
If you don't know the story,
Okay.
don't judge the book. So I don't know your story.
They can judge the
So
book.
just looking at me, you cannot tell whether I can act.
I cannot tell whether you can act.
Okay. So what do I do?
Can start
If I want to be an actor, what do I do?
if you want to be an actor,
Yes, what do I do? Where do I start?
you start by
Discovering yourself.
Thank you. Yeah.
So how do I discover myself? How do I discover myself?
Okay,
How do I discover myself? If I want to be an
If
actor.
you can pretend to be me
mhm.
in the show, then you can act.
Yeah.
And the countdown starts 3, 2, 1.
Action.
Act like me. We can know you can act.
Eva Wangari. I'm done with this. Well, that brings us to the end of the Speak Out today. My name is Samuel G. Wainaina.
And my name is Eva Wangari. Remember, the Speak Out Kenya, all socials.
And like I always say, go out there and be the best you can be.